Oh my gosh, how are we at this time of year already, guys? Welcome to Vlogmas. Oh my god, I'm committing, I'm doing it. This is proof. I'm doing it. There is no going back now. I'm here. I probably could have made a little bit more effort for my first day of Vlogmas, I'm not gonna lie. Look at the state of me. But, if I'm being honest, I'm actually cheating ever so slightly. It is currently Thursday, the 28th of November. And this is going to be my first day of Vlogmas, but it's fine. However I get it done, it doesn't matter. Basically, I have done Vlogmas for the past 5 years now. I think this is my 5th year. Is this my 5th year or is this my 6th year? Basically, I've never not done Vlogmas since I've been on YouTube, so it's been a long time. And I was going to take this year off because obviously I am very pregnant right now. I have literally got like 8 weeks left, 9 weeks left, and you know, it's a lot to commit to. I think that when you don't do social media, you think 1 video a day, like, it's not that hard. It's not even the editing that I find hard, or like the getting the videos out. It's actually just finding stuff to vlog and things to do to make the content interesting. But I have managed to do it for the past 5 years, 4 years. I don't know how many years I've done it in a row now. And this is going to be a really special Christmas. It's my last Christmas without a child. It's my last, like, you know, non-mother Christmas. So I'm definitely doing Vlogmas. Whether I succeed or not, we'll see. You must cut me some slack if I don't. And also what I might do is just end up combining some days. I'm saying all of this, projecting bad things into the future. I might not. I might vlog every single day and get a video up every single day. That is the plan, that is the aim, that is what Vlogmas is. Sorry, I've just eaten, so I'm like out of breath and really like, whew. But yeah, I do edit all my own videos, obviously film my own videos, etc. I do it all myself, so we'll do what we can. But my life isn't that interesting at the minute. I mean, apart from growing an entire child, I'm not really doing much, and I've said no to quite a lot of Christmas plans this year. We usually do the Polar Express. I'm not doing that this year. Winter Wonderland, I don't think I'm going to make it to Winter Wonderland. I can barely make it around Tesco's, let alone a trip to London for the entire day and evening. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It might be the worst Vlogmas yet. It might be the most special because we've got baby boy on the way. But I thought I'd start Vlogmas with a catch-up Q&A just so that we can, like, you know, start off all caught up, that kind of vibe. So I'm gonna go out and get some Christmassy drinks. I think I'm just gonna get a Starbucks, to be honest. I've got fluff on my nose. I was gonna go to Costa, but I think I'm just gonna go to Starbucks. And I popped a Q&A box on my Instagram last night, so we'll answer some questions. They are all literally baby related, I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, that is my life at the moment, so gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a fun one. Merry Christmas, happy 1st of December. I can't believe we're here already. Like, this is insane. Like, time is flying. Life's about to get real, real good. And yeah, and I'm also sending so much love to anybody that finds Christmas, like the Christmas time and the Christmas period, hard. I know it's not fun for everybody. I know it's not all it cracks up to be, but I'm hoping that my videos every single day can, you know, cheer you up, get you in the Christmas spirit. And if you don't want to get in the Christmas spirit, just give you something to do, something to watch, some entertainment. But yeah, like I said, I have just had some breakfast. I've also made this because basically my diet throughout this pregnancy has been, I say throughout this pregnancy, my diet in general is horrendous, but especially throughout this pregnancy, because I've had HG and I have non-stop being sick, I have basically just been eating what I can, when I can, what I want, when I want, and it has been atrocious. I went for a couple of weeks where I was eating a lot of apples, which was really good for me, but that ended a long time ago. My diet is just atrocious. It really is. I've seen baby boy on scans. He's fine, he's thriving, everything's okay, but I just feel really guilty. So I had some avocado last night and I made this juice. This is literally just pure celery, spinach, green apple, red apple and lime. I put it through the juicer, so it's not got any like added water, no milk, no, it's not a smoothie, it's literally just the juices out of the fruit and veg. It's not the nicest, but health is wealth, guys, health is wealth. Just thought if I can get a couple of these down, you know, it's gonna do me some good. It's just very sharp. But yeah, shall we head out? Let's get in the car and let's go to Starbucks. Was that out of focus the whole time? I think I was out of focus the whole time in that whole clip. I'm so sorry. The only issue I have when I film in the car is that it's just so dark. Like, can you even see me? God knows. Honestly, God knows. If I'm like here, you can, but I don't really want to sit there, to be honest. Right, I've been to Starbucks. We've got our Bevs. I picked up 2. I don't know if one of them is actually on the Christmas menu, but it just sounded really good. It's very dark, isn't it? I know the glass is like reflected. Should I take them off? What a nightmare. Yeah, they're reflecting too much. Yeah, it's a chocolate brownie. Chocolate fudge brownie or something. Basically, I'm just really loving chocolate drinks at the minute, so I went for this one. I was going to get it hot, but it's like a hot chocolate and I don't really fancy a hot choc, so should we do a taste test? It tastes exactly how I thought it was going to taste. It tastes like a rich, thick chocolate milkshake. That is good. And then I also got, I'm not really sure why, because I've never tried gingerbread drink before. I love gingerbread men, like the chewy gingerbread men. Oh, divine. But I've never had a gingerbread drink, so I got a decaf iced latte. Ooh, with gingerbread syrup in it. Let's try. No. No. That's not for me. Let's do some questions. As I said earlier, they are pretty much all pregnancy related, so I am so sorry that if you are not interested in that, but this is what this video is going to be about. But every time I do Q&As now, that is all my questions are ever about. God guys, it's really dark. So I'm going to start with how many weeks I am, because that is like the most asked question. How many weeks pregnant am I? Currently I am 31 weeks pregnant, which is just insane. The fact that I've made it to 31 weeks already, like how have we got here? It's gone so fast. I genuinely can't believe it. I think this must have been the fastest 31 weeks of my life. Like, it's absolutely flown by, and before I know it, I am going to have someone sat in the back of my car with me in every single video that I ever film. Like, this is just wild. The best and hardest but most rewarding but challenging, most frustrating 31 weeks of my life, to be honest. Pregnancy is no joke. It is not an easy journey. If anybody gets pregnancy easy, like, I'm so jealous of you. I mean, I'm grateful for the experience regardless, but like, it's been hard. Like, it has been so incredibly hard. This kind of relates to the next one, is how did you get through feeling so unwell in pregnancy? Guys, I don't know. I do not know how I did it. I found every single step so incredibly difficult. I suffer with HG. If you don't know what that is, I didn't know what it was before pregnancy. It's basically like severe sickness, and I don't think people really understand the severity of it until you actually go through it yourself. Like, I'm not talking just like being sick here and there. I'm talking, I couldn't keep a sip of water down. My body was shutting down. I had to go to hospital. I genuinely thought I was going to die. My mum didn't think I was even going to be able to carry the baby. She's never been through it. She's never seen anybody go through it. So from the state that I was in and how unwell I was, she genuinely didn't think that I was going to be able to even carry this baby. Thank God everything's been okay, and thank God like he's been okay throughout the whole time. Like, it's been me that's struggled, not him. But I don't know how I got through it. It's been hard. It's been a challenge. It has just been a lot. Would I do it again? 100%, because the positives outweigh the negatives, and I know at the end of this I'm going to get to meet my baby. Like, I cannot wait to meet my child. And it's obviously all for him, and yeah, of course I would do it again. But I had anti-sickness tablets. They didn't do anything. I'm still on them now. I've taken them since week 6 or 7. I've been on anti-sickness tablets. I'm also taking, I don't know what it's called, something for low iron now. I've been on that for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been a lot, but like I said, I would do it again in a heartbeat. When is baby due, if you don't mind me asking? Baby's due at the end of Jan. Like right near the end, so it could go into Feb, but it could also be like mid-Jan. How many children do you want? I don't know. I feel like this is such a hard question. If you asked me this before pregnancy, I would have said at least 3 or 4. Like, I want loads of kids. I want the biggest family ever. And don't get me wrong, I still do. However, now I'm expecting a baby. I'm like, I love this baby so much already. I know I do. Like, I already feel it inside. Like, I know how much I'm going to love this child. Like, I can't imagine going through this pregnancy again and like loving something as much as I've loved this one. Of course I will, obviously. Like, it's natural. It's mother. Like, of course I will. But I don't know, it depends, because if my next pregnancy is also really hard, or if the labour's traumatic, or I don't know, there's so many things that can put you off, but there's also so many things that can make you want to do it again. I definitely will have more, but I don't know, 2 boys would be so lovely. Like, having 2 boys would be so nice, but I just can't see myself with only 2 children. I think me and Tom are just destined to have a big family. How are you finding the body change? Do you know what? I surprised myself. I thought I was going to really hate the fact that, like, I was getting bigger and like everything was changing and stuff like that. It really hasn't affected me whatsoever. Like, I just keep thinking like my body has changed to grow this human, and I don't even look in the mirror and even notice that it's like, obviously I notice it's different. I've got a ginormous bump, but I don't really like remember what I looked like before. I actually put a post some stories up about it the other day. Like, I saw a picture of me in a bikini from a couple of years ago and I thought, I don't remember ever looking like that. One thing I have found hard is I found like my thighs have really like expanded. I mean, I haven't found it hard though. I've just noticed that they've changed a lot, but I'm just hoping that once I've had the baby, everything will just, you know, unswell itself. But luckily I haven't had any stretch marks. The only thing I will say that has changed dramatically for me is my boobs. However, no one sees them, so it doesn't really bother me. The only reason I'm bothered is because I really want a spray tan, but I can't get these out for no soul. Not at all. They are, without being TMI, black, blue and red and purple, veiny, awfully large. I've gone up like 6 bra sizes. The nips are nipping, like, yeah. My body is unrecognisable. Like, honestly, I don't look like myself. I don't look how I used to look, but it's all for a good reason. I'm growing a baby. I'm not going to look how I used to look, and I don't think that really matters, you know? Like, that's the least of my worries. I think as well, because I've been so unwell my entire pregnancy, I haven't had time to think about the fact that my body has grown and, like, changed. Like, I've just been focusing on the fact that I am not well. Do you have the name of your baby planned? Yes. We've had the name since June. We had a name before and someone actually asked, am I ever going to share the other name? I don't think so, because we probably will end up using it for the next baby if we have a boy. If we don't, then I'll share it then. My names aren't really anything out there. I have done a baby name video if you want to go ahead and watch that to see this kind of style of names that I like. But yeah, we got the name in June and it just never changed since. Tom mentioned it in Boston when we literally found out in New York and then flew to Boston a couple of days later, and Tom mentioned it when we were in Boston, and it's actually already on my list. So we just kind of came to an agreement that we both absolutely loved that name. Obviously if there was another name that we loved, we would consider it, but nothing's come up the entire pregnancy. He's got all of his personalised bits and bobs now. I was going to say there's no going back. Of course there's going back. If he comes out and we think no chance we're calling him that, then we change the name. But we've been calling him it the entire pregnancy. My family know it, some of my friends know it, and yeah, like, he's known by that, so I can't imagine him coming out and being anything else. We've also had a 4D scan and I've seen what he looks like, and as soon as I saw him I was like, yeah, like, that's his name. So hopefully it doesn't change. One that's not pregnancy related: have you stopped doing your own nails now? Yes, I stopped doing my nails over a year ago, I think now, maybe 2 years ago. No, it might have been last year actually. Maybe it was last year. Can't remember. I went and got them done once and then I never went back and did them myself. Like, that was it. I literally threw out all my nail stuff yesterday because it's probably all expired now. Like, I haven't used any of it in so long, so I thought before baby gets here, let's just chuck it all out. I get Biab, and I've got Biab for the last God knows how long. So before I got before I went and got my nails done at a salon, I did my own Biab, so I've had Biab now for probably like 2-3 years, probably. I would want to say 3 years. I need to get some Christmas nails actually. I might do that tomorrow. Will you be filming your labour for YouTube? P.S. You're glowing. Yeah. I don't see why not. I filmed my sister's labour. There's no reason why I wouldn't film my own. The only difference is with filming my own is like I'm the one that's in labour. So obviously filming my sister's labour, I had the chance to get the camera out. I had time to set the camera up. I could think about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the vlog is probably going to be the least of my worries, and I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely going to be the least of Tom's worries. He loves me doing YouTube, don't get me wrong, but like when I'm giving birth, he is going to want to be fully present in that moment, so he's not going to be getting the camera out. If I ask him to get it out, obviously he'll get it out, but like I said, I'm not going to be thinking about it. I plan to film, and I want to like film the labour, I want to film the birth, I want to film the whole thing, document the whole thing. I am going to have my mum there as well, so hopefully as a little team we can get something filmed for you guys, especially even if like just for the memories. I watch my sister's birth vlog all the time, so does she, and it's just so special to just have it, even if I never shared it with anyone. So yeah, the plan is to film the labour for sure, and hopefully the birth if I can. Have you bought a breast pump yet, / have any recommendations? No, I haven't, and I'm not going to be using a breast pump, so I won't be purchasing one. However, from other mums and from things I've seen online, the Mum Cozy one looks really good, and my sisters both used, I think it was called Elvie. E-L-V-E, I think that's what it's called, E-L-V-I-E, and they both absolutely loved it. I think they're quite pricey, I'm not gonna lie. It's like the electric breast pumps where you like just pop them on and they just like pump away. But yeah, they both used those and I think they enjoyed them. Baby boy names you love but won't be using. So like I said, I have done a whole video on this before, so if you want to watch that, then I will leave it down below for you guys, or just search up Emily Bull baby names. I'll pop a couple in here anyway, just, you know, might as well. So one contender actually that we had for about a week, I'm not gonna lie, it was literally for about a week, was Palmer. Tom loves the name Palmer, and when he said it, I wasn't sure. I was like, and then he said it more and more, and I was like, I do really like that. Now I'm at the stage of pregnancy where I'm going to have a baby soon. I cannot picture my child being called Palmer, especially this little boy. Like, he's not a Palmer. But it is a lovely name, a gorgeous name, and I do still really, really like it. I love the name Wesley. I love the name Freddie. I love the name Elton. I love the name Joey. I love the name Rhodes. Casey. We've got quite a lot, but like I said, I have done a video, so go and check that out if you want some more inspo. Will you be having a baby shower? No. So I have never really been like a big advocate for baby showers. I just don't really, I don't want to say I don't understand them, because of course I do. It's a celebration for the baby, but, and every baby shower I've been to has been really lovely, but for me personally, it's just not something that I ever planned to do. And baby showers are usually either like really intimate, which I wouldn't possibly be able to do because there'd be someone that's offended that they're not invited. Like, I can't do things small in my family. Like, there's so many of us, we can't go small. So then it would end up being like huge, and I don't want a party. I'm not a party gal. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not. We were gonna do like a big family party, and then we just decided it's just not us, we just don't want to do it. So no, I'm not having a baby shower. We are gonna go for a meal with my family, like just the girly whirlies in my family on Saturday, actually, in 2 days. Just gonna see if my mum wants this cough cough. I don't like it. What were your first initial symptoms that made you think you could be pregnant? Well, first of all, we were trying, so it was like a natural instinct to like take a pregnancy test. Like, when you're trying, you're expecting to be pregnant, so you take the test. Oh, I've run out of memory again. So yeah, initially it was like we were trying, so take a pregnancy test. So I did take a pregnancy test before my period was due, just in the hopes that it was going to be positive. Like, I didn't think it was. Like, I just didn't think it was going to be positive, and it wasn't. And I wasn't due on my period for a couple of days yet. It was negative. I then just forgot about it, thought never mind, we try again next month. Like, that was that. Didn't even cross my mind. Then we went to New York, and my period was a week late whilst we were there. So I was due on the 18th, which is the day we flew out. By the 26th, I still hadn't come on my period. my boobs were really hard and I was very bloated, but they are my usual period symptoms. So I just thought my period's just a bit late this month. I've done a pregnancy test and it was negative, like, you know, that's that. And then it got to a point and Tom was like, should we just do another one? Like, what's the harm in trying again? Like, you are late on your period and, you know, let's just try. So we went to CVS in New York and spent a fortune on pregnancy tests because they're not cheap over there, let me just say that. There's none of these like £1 Superdrug own ones in New York. I think we spent like $40 on like 2 pregnancy tests. And yeah, they came up straight away. But if we're not counting the test I did before when I just thought I might be because we were trying, then my symptom was that I missed my period and my boobs were mega hard. I think I might leave it there, to be honest, because my mum is back now and I want to go in for a chat and a catch up. I hope you have enjoyed day 1 of Vlogmas. It's been fun, it's been cozy, it's been cute. Can't believe we're, like I said, I can't believe we're in December and Vlogmas is here. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. I don't even need to love you and leave you for too long. I'm going to be back tomorrow, so don't worry. I don't want to make this video too long because you've got 25 days of my face. Enjoy your day, whatever you're up to. Enjoy tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Ciao.